Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Mbappe! Goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Takes a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner given. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Messi. And this is Zico. And that's really well manoeuvred. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Mbappe goes sliding in. Lahm. And it's Messi. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard. Zico could move up a gear here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quality ball. Inter Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Inter Milan finding their passes. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bale. Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Maldini. Rummenigge. Oh, terrible mistake. Ferdinand. Thuram. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Maldini. Vieira. Zico. Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And this is Cruyff. Oh, Shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Inter Milan get the Rices! No mistake! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the half-time whistle goes. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nedved. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rummenigge. Now that's a lovely exchange. Pull it. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is a great pick-out. Oh, no joy this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Cruyff. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Nice interception, well timed.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's picked his way through. Cafu, who's set up one goal so far. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Maldini. Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Zico, given the lift of his goal, and it's Cruyff. Zico, he is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Messi. Numero 23. Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Bale.
13. Il numero 18.
Now it's Pullet.
Il numero 25.
And he's worked it through.
Il numero 5.
Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rummenigge is fouled. He'll fancy himself from here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. back within one. They have them in their sights again. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Pull it. And here's Dembele. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bale. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe. Oh, they can break here. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cafu opts for safety. And he's gone searching cross-field. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. And this is Dembele. That is lovely. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7. Vieira. Lascia il campo per il numero 24.
Makelele.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Inter Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's come loose. And it's made its way to him. Bellingham! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Dembele with the short one. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Bellingham, showing good feet. And a chance! That has been knocked clear. Eto'o. Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He has found the way through. Dembele. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice sequence of passes, this. Looking to play him in. That is lovely. Zico proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, what a ball! And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add the word razor sharp to that, Peter.
And of course, when he moved to the Catalan capital in 2014, he became the last piece in one of the most feared attacking front threes of all time.
Absolutely, he made...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Thuram with the clearance. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. Terrific header. Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Vieira. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. Nesta. Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. Oh, that's clever. Maldini. It's Cruyff. Great vision. This Rummenigge! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Bellingham! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nesta. And it's Vieira. Inter Milan finding their passes. Look at the space here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vieira gets a foot in here.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
This looks promising, and that's a good ball. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, has another go!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through, and it's Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Vieira.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge, lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferdinand.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram. Vieira. Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Threads one in. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Back into the middle, and that interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Inter really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting. Messi! Great reaction. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
So, third corner of the game. Lahm goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. That's beautifully weighted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vieira. Thuram. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. And pull it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that was very necessary. And it's Roberto Carlos. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And this is Messi. Bellingham. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lahm. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Vieira. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Vieira. Rummenigge. Great chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! No, not the best of headers. Zico. That's Vieira. And it's Vieira. And that was nowhere near his best. So what can they make of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. Bellingham. To Maldini. Nesta. Bellingham. Inter Milan finding their passes. Zico. Oh, important interception. Cafu.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that was vital. And here's Cruyff. Zico could try cutting inside here. He's cut it out, and he's there to belt it away. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Zico.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Good ball, good take. And it's Figo. Cafu. Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And that has not gone well.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he plays one through. Zico, spread it left. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Zico. Cruyff. Messi! Denied by an instinctive. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Inter can always take more positives from a result like this.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A probing pass. Played into space out wide. Pull it. And pull it! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Brilliantly cut out. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't...
Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid finding themselves... Oh, smashing header! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the ball...
It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Oh, what a mistake. Oh, here we go. And the finish! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bellingham thinks about the shot. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now it's Zico. Goes for a shot! And that has been clubbed away. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their third corner. They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So, another set play. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And they're quick to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
This ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pull it. Inter Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And that's put paid to a promising move. Taken off it pretty forcefully. He's got away. Pull it. Cafu. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge. And he's onside. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Inter Milan get their fourth corner.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Thuram gets it away. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Bale. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Now, can they get him away? And he's got the Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! 2 up. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Cruyff. Inter Milan finding their passes. Bale. Great vision. Bale is in a really good position out wide. Nesta clears it away. Messi. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top...
Chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero
They're
5.
up to 5 corners now.
Numero 10. Numero 15. Messi.
Lam plays it short.
Il numero 11. Il numero 13. Il
Decent
numero 18.
chance! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bale. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nesta. Vieira. Nedved. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale puts them all in. That's a little off target. And the shot's on here. Bale takes aim and it's a mighty effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Nedved. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And the through ball. And this is Messi. Produces a cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's Makalele. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cruyff going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's picked his way through. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely worked. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bale. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Hullet. Cafu. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Played out towards the right wing. In towards the back. Big header! And that would have won it.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Campo per il numero 25, il numero 21.
Thuram.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Salam. And it's Nedved. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior gets a foot in here. Five minutes left on the clock. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! Hullet. And it's Hullet. That's been slipped through. Shevchenko looking to play him in. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And this is Shevchenko. Threads one in. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's that. Inter Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Cruyff. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, cracking chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bellingham. And here's Messi. Bellingham. And the finish! Defending of the desperate variety.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Hullet.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
And this is Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Hullet. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now it's Zico. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Picked out brilliantly. Shevchenko! It's hit the upright. Bullet! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nesta. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And it's been played through, and he welcomes it in. Bale puts, he's got full, and he's done it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal. Well, bullet! And that should get the job done. Corner number 2 then. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Nesta. And it's Lam. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, look at the space here. And this is Zico.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham. And this is Messi. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! Inter are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yeah. And this is Cruyff. And he's certainly... And a chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Messi goes short. That has ended up in no man's land. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. Maldini. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Vieira. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Big chance! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Vieira. To Thuram. Vieira. And he's in on goal! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly.
Decent chance! Out of play for a throw. And it's Lam. He can get that clear. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get it through? Shot a goal! Maldini gets it clear. Lam. Zico. He's in a great position here. Pull it. And the counter is on. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he shoots! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Messi. Numero 5. Numero 4. Numero 23.
Pelé.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 13. Il numero 18.
Cafu.
Il numero 11.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Pull it. Oh, good take in a good area. Ferdinand gets rid without sophistication. Chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Dembele. And it's Dembele. He is starved of space and time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Pelé gets into a good position. Pelé stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Inter Milan finding their passes. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means.
He's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Lam. Vieira. Pullet running with the ball. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's being urged to shoot. Dembele. Nedved. And it's Hullet. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Decent hit from there. Cannavaro. Now, can they get him away? Lovely bit of skill. Pull it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on...